Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Married to Medicine, Season 9, Episode 7. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also do reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. We don't have any comments from last week's video, so we're going to jump right on in. Now, y'all, this is an episode that I should have watched. Cause I hadn't eaten breakfast yet, and this episode was making me all kinds of hungry. Like this seafood platter at this restaurant they went to. Y'all, I love me some shrimp. I love me some crab legs. I had lobster once, but like the seafood that I've had came from my local Kroger, so it wasn't like. It wasn't like that the expensive kind that comes, the premium that comes from like these restaurants right here. And when I tell you, Contessa was like, yeah, I know what my trainer said that I should be eating and what I shouldn't be eating, but right now I'm gonna eat what I want to do, and I'm just gonna be forgetting that I was on any type of diet. And I was like, girl, I don't blame you, because like I love food and I love seafood, and I love me some crab legs and some shrimp. And they had this macaroni lobster, what's it called? Lobster macaroni and cheese. I was like, I know that tasted good, because I had some like crab macaroni and cheese, which I felt it needed more pieces of crab, but that's neither here nor there. And then I was watching some video. I think it's like a seafood restaurant in Atlanta, and the crab legs looked so good, like all that seafood there. But I was like, you gonna have to have some money like that, and I ain't got it like that yet. But just watching that, I was like, man, I should have waited and eaten breakfast instead of going ahead and watching these two videos right now, because I was getting extra hungry. Now, I don't eat beef, and I don't know what lamb chops taste like, but those lamb chops looked so good. I'm like, I want to eat at a restaurant like that. It's like, I got to get my money up. I really do. The place looked expensive, but that food looked so delicious. It really did. I know y'all was watching it too, like, oh my goodness. They were just sitting there just devouring the food, and I was like, I would have been there too. I wouldn't even care what is going on. Y'all could be down there fighting, and I would have been sitting there enjoying my food. Just don't bring that over here. Don't knock over what my food I'm eating. Yeah, I didn't know that once you get a certain age, to like a sneeze or a laugh can cause you to pee on yourself. Cause Anila, she sit up her a little bit tipsy, and she get to laughing too hard, and she start peeing on herself. I was like, is that something that's like gonna happen to me? Cause I already got this like few gray hairs going on. You can't really tell it, but like in certain lighting, you can see that gray hair. Just like, hey boo, I'm here. But like they handed her a paper towel roll, but I'm like, no, she needs to go to the bathroom with that paper towel roll, wet it, get some soap, get that off, cause your legs still gonna be smelling like pee. And your dress, you need to wipe all those areas off, and the seat that you were sitting in. I didn't know that laughing and stuff like that can cause you to pee on yourself. Child, they then went to the strip club, and Jackie got her pashmina scarf on her like she at home, curled up in front of a good book. I'm like, Dr. Jackie, what you got going on over there? She's sitting there like, I don't really want to be here, but for the sake of filming, I'm going to be here, and because I'm part co-host of this trip. But she did not seem thrilled to be there with her pashmina scarf on. It was a cute scarf, though. I got some of mine from, like, Walgreens and, like, what's it called? It wasn't Burlington. It was Ross. That's where I got mine from. I think those got misplaced while I moved. But anyway, where we at? So Dr. Simone then had it set up so that Dr. Heavenly is presented on stage, so all the stripper men can, be gyrating on her. And she says in her confessional that she was a good Christian woman and a wife. This is not an appropriate place for her to be. But while she was there in the process, she doggone it and head thrown back. She over there whipping people with the belts. I'm like, you didn't say that while you was there. You look like you was having you a good old time. Like, this is, you're not new to this, you true to this. Let me turn this because it seems like my camera's off a little bit. I do not have it on my tripod because I can't find a piece to it. So we got it propped up on some containers that got my nail supplies in it. I tried doing my polygels again, and I was using some dual forms, and I could never get it right with the dual forms. So I'm going to have to do some practicing and try to do nail forms. But that's hard because once it's trying to do my right hand, my dominant hand, I know it's going to look all jacked up. Y'all didn't come here for this. But Dr. Heavenly, she said she was having her a good time. It is the next morning, and some of the ladies is in the hungover of the state in which it was. Yeah, so what do? They get them some, some IV treatments, a banana bag, if you would. No, it's not a banana bag. I remember that from, well, it was either ER or strong medicine. When a drunk person will come in. It could have been Grey's Anatomy too. When a drunk person come in, we need to sober you up right quick, give them a banana bag with all the nutrients to, combat the hangover. And when Toya came in, I don't remember if she said hi to anybody, but I do know she said where the bacon at. They made sure she had bacon because she made a big old fuss at that restaurant because she didn't have her bacon. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa, they sort of kind of make up. This was a good episode. Like, them having fun, I'm here for that. But when we get to fussing and we get to cussing and we get to doing all the things, I'm like, yeah, this is when I be like, I'm here to have fun and get paid to have fun. And y'all are ruining that for me. And I still do not know why Carrie is there. They give her like one line per episode. Usually she's just in the background. And I've noticed that the first few episodes, Carrie would be there. Carrie would not be saying anything. And it seems like once Bravo and the editing people realized that people who are doing, reviews to these shows notice that Carrie ain't getting no parts, they had to go through their archive and find something where Carrie done said something. Otherwise, we would still be like, why is she here? Is she not saying anything? They like, we had, some B-roll, I think that's what it's called, of Carrie saying things, but we didn't really want to put her in. But since people are questioning now, we really got to put her in. That's how I'm feeling, because it's like she's been on like every single episode almost, and she's had maybe 4 lines. I still don't know why she's here. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else happened. The men, they went to do some boxing, and they realized, yeah, we not young no more. We can't do it like we used to do. I can contest it. That's not the word. Attest? Is that the word I'm looking for? I can agree. We're going to go with that. Because as a young children, me and my brother, we can jump on a trampoline for hours. A few years ago, 5 minutes almost took me out. Yeah, so you realize things that you could do when you was younger, can't do no more. I'm having to like lean back and do this just to get out off the couch. Now, granted, the couch is a little bit lower than what I would prefer, but still, I'm doing that to get up, making noises, getting up. Nephews calling me out about that, and I was like, I cannot wait till you get older. All the things that you have doggone and made fun of me about, and now it's happening to you. Yeah, getting random pains, turning the corner too fast and your knee popping. That's me. See, y'all didn't even come here for that. So that was a jest. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day for $4.99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people, tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.